I am here to introduce the next presenter for our next Game Changer Awards. This one is particularly special because it is the very first time that this category or craft has been honored at Asia Society. These three individuals have inspired our first ever Asian Comedy Spotlight Award. They use their work and, as they say, the best medicine, laughter, to transcend borders and bring people together. There is no one more appropriate to honor these individuals than this next presenter. He is best known for his role as the father patriarch on the ABC series Fresh Off the Boat. He also stars in the highly anticipated Netflix workplace comedy Blockbuster, which will be available on November 3rd. His production company, Imminent Collision, aims to develop comedy-forward stories from the Asian American perspective. He also just wrapped his directorial debut, the indie feature Shortcomings. This is Randall Park.
This feels great, Seymour.
We're making history tonight, you know that?
We're taking over, baby.
What's funny to me? I find a lot of silly things funny. I find memes funny. Of course, a lot of great comedians I grew up watching very funny, and still some of my peers very funny. But to me, it has to be authentic.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you're the first Asian guy I've ever been with. I'm like, okay. What do you want, a fortune cookie? Like, what?
And I think with that authenticity, that's when comedy crosses borders and cultures. Because with that, it's just a human experience. You can get as specific as you want in your life with the characters in your life.
He still wished like I was a scientist or something, I think.
Right.
Actually, he started acting after I did. I became like the Angelina Jolie of the family.
Things are funny because they're strange, because they are not what they should be.
Fine. You want to do this? Let's do this. First of all, you came to where I live and you hit me.
That's usually what is funny to me, is that incongruity. I'm using so many SAT words. Can you tell that my parents are Asian? You can tell.
Yes, my mother has been indicted in the college admissions scandal for extortion and bribery. What? I got into Stanford solely because she bribed the fencing coach into admitting me on an athletic scholarship.
Is that we all sort of want to be someone, maybe. You know, we all want to try and fit into a place that accepts us.
Oh my God, my baby's drowning!
You know, we've moved out of a lot of tropes. And even if we haven't, even if it seems like we haven't, I think we're playing with the tropes and subverting them. And I think I try to do that. That's the goal. I don't know if I always succeed, but I try to.
Haters, y'all haters can kiss my ass.
I mean, congrats, man. I mean, first Asian Marvel lead. That's huge.
Oh, thank you. I almost can't wrap my head around it. I mean, you get it, right? Like, first fully Asian cast member on SNL? That's amazing.
And so I think it's just about honoring that and forging not a path forward, but a path outward. Like, it should just expand in every direction. And I think that's where we're headed.
I mean, I see my friends donating and I tell them that's great, but then I also tell them do more. Okay, you're ordering from Chinese restaurants? Great, do more. Let me know when you feed your white kids chicken feet. Okay, you cried during Minari? Congrats. I was sobbing into my boner for Stephen Yun. Do more.
There are so many AAPI trailblazers that I admire and that still sit on my vision board today. Sandra Oh, Randall Park, Margaret Cho, Michelle Yeoh, Lucy Liu, Ali Wong. The list goes on. Even though it felt like representation was so lacking, I think because there were so few, it meant that much more when we saw these faces on the screen. You know, they really set the tone for why I get to do what I love and why I love what I do. And I feel so lucky to be a part of this new wave, this shift, this ripple effect. I can't wait to keep doing this and keep inspiring and keep pushing for the younger generations behind us. The future of Asian American comedy absolutely thrills me. There's a fire within the community. We're speaking up, we're calling things out. Because for years and years, we were the punchlines and we were the butt of the jokes, but we're not settling for that anymore. We're reclaiming our own identities and not letting others define us for us.
Like really good. I look good. Really good. I'm still getting used to being hot and funny.
It's a fun find at the thrift shop, or the farmer's market. It's unexpected on a Sunday morning and unapologetic on a Wednesday night. It's a dash of relatable, just a lick of cultural specifics, just a sprinkle of girl power, queer, Asian, and a nice little self-deprecation, because you gotta be able to make fun of yourself. And you finish it off with a little and call it a day.
Thank you so much to everyone at Asia Society and to Janet Yang for this huge honor. I'm so thrilled to be sharing this with Sherry Cola and Jimmy O Yang, two comedians who I've loved for a very long time and who I hope to star opposite in a movie where we play estranged siblings. This is truly such a wonderful gathering of the community for everyone who is interested in moving things forward and progressing everyone's artistry in the AAPI community. So thank you so much. This means everything to me. Have a great night.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy. Sorry I couldn't make it there tonight, but hey, I put on a suit. That's a lot of effort for me. And thank you guys to ASSC for honoring me as a game changer. That's very nice, although I realize it's a game changer. It's not like the game changer. There's also other game changers, so like, But you know what? I'm actually very happy about that because I couldn't have shared this honor with a greater group of people. Bowen Yang, Sherry Cola, my brothers and sisters, they're awesome and I admire them so much. It's great to not just have one guy like we did when we're growing up. Now we got so many people out there and I hope the younger generation will be inspired by one of us. Or, some people might, be on track to be a doctor and then they saw my stand-up and then they decide to quit being a doctor to be a stand-up comedian. That's horrible. I'm sure that has happened, but let's not think about that. Let's focus on the positive. And all of you guys sitting there right now, enjoying your free dinner, maybe getting a gift bag, you guys are all game changers. Only game changers get gift bags, man. So thank you guys very much. I wish I was there. And if you guys find something in that gift bag you don't like, just send it my way afterwards. I love you guys.
Obviously, some of the the honorees are not here with us this evening. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel of our presenter's incredible resume, but I am very excited that he is here to present our third final Asian Comedy Spotlight Award. This is Randall Park.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Wow, this is so cool that the Asia Society, it's the Asia Society, right? That the Asia Society has created this award to honor some of our best and brightest comedians. When my friend Sherry asked me to do her the honor of presenting this award, my first thought was, yes, absolutely, I'll do anything for Sherry. I love her. But then my second thought was, why aren't I getting this award? I mean, I've been successful in this realm for a while now. I'm kind of a legend in this game, Thank you. Plus, I have this new show, Blockbuster, that's coming out in like a couple days, so it would have timed out perfect, you know what I mean? Asia Society, what the hell, dude? Anyways, but these three wonderful comedians, none of whom are in the Marvel and DC universes, by the way, but these great comedians they're doing great work. They're killing it and reaching so many people in ways that only they can. And I'm just so proud of them. They're helping us feel more represented, more heard and understood, while also bringing people of all backgrounds together through laughter. And that's a very beautiful and very powerful thing. So give it up for Bowen. Give it up for Jimmy. And of course, there is the great Sherry Cola. It's my pleasure to introduce Sherry. She is a stand-up comedian, an actor, a writer, and one of my favorite people in the world. You've seen her on screen in Good Trouble. You've heard her bring animation to life in Turning Red. And most importantly, she was recently a team captain on Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out, my old show. I've known Sherry for a while now, and I've been a fan of hers for a long time. I've seen her open up on stage for Ronnie Chang, and she's always so funny on both stage and screen. She is so hilarious and so full of life, and she's that same person in real life. She is joyful. She is lovely. She is so kind. And recently I had the pleasure of directing her in my feature film directorial debut. That's another thing. I directed a movie. Where's my award? Anyway, as expected, in the movie Shortcomings that I directed, Sherry steals the show with a performance that's so full of depth and heart. You'll see when it comes out. But then also on set in person, she was just such a beacon of encouragement and love. I mean, we worked long days and nights in New York during the summer. It was tough, but she always brought the positivity and uplifted our entire cast and crew when things got tough. And that's just part of the reason why I love Sherry, and she's beloved by pretty much everyone, everywhere she goes, by everyone she meets. There's no one like her. I'm proud to say she's my friend. And mark my words, she's going to blow up big time. Everyone give it up for Sherry Cola.
Yeah, no, please, that's yours. That's all yours. Wow, you read every word I said in that email. I can't believe we got the Randall Park hologram tonight. It looks just like the real thing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Asia Society, for this incredible honor and for all the continuous work you do in amplifying and uplifting the community. Asia Society, thank you so much. Game changer. Getting this award has really caused me to reflect on my journey thus far. You know, when I was a little girl, I was faced with a harsh truth. My mom sat me down and she said to me, "Sherry, there are only two kinds of people in the world. Those who have double eyelids and those who don't." And on that day, I learned resilience. I learned to make the best of what's in front of me. And I feel like that's kind of what comedy is, you know, just shedding a new perspective on basically anything with a little humor. And the fact that I get to do it for a living as an immigrant, queer, Chinese-American woman. Checking a lot of boxes here. It's not a competition. And to be recognized for it with Bowen and Jimmy, it's really just the Yang sandwich of my dreams. I Venmo'd the both of them $20 to not show up, by the way. I needed more minutes. But it's so beautiful to celebrate tonight together as we collectively kind of shift our narrative in the industry. You know, like I said, we used to be the punchlines and the butt of the joke, but now it's like, oh, if I'm gonna be made fun of, I'll be the one to do it. You know what I mean? Like, we're really reclaiming ownership of our experiences, our identities, and our stories. And it's just, I have goosebumps. Thank you so much, Asia Society. I think the best is yet to come. So cheers, and I love you, Mom, and Randall Park, everyone. My emergency contact. He shows up. Thank you so much, y'all.